So we were pretty fortunate. I had been with Dr. Raven for several years, and my husband and I had been married for a few years, but wanted to hold off on having kids. So I had had an IUD for years, and we started having conversations about my age and kind of thinking about taking the next step and thinking about starting our family. So I made that decision with my husband and talked to Dr. Raven, and she was able to get me in for an appointment and had the IUD taken out. I immediately got cold feet. I was like, I'm not ready to have kids. I take it all back. Dr. Raven was able to run some tests and reassure me that physically I was okay to have kids, and that, you know, I didn't need to rush things if I didn't feel comfortable doing that. For about a year, we were very tentative on, is this the right thing to do? Are we ready? When we made that decision, we were fortunate enough that we got pregnant right away. For me, bedside manner is really important. I want someone who is going to make me feel comfortable and someone who is willing to take the time and sit down with us and answer all of our questions and not feel like we're kind of being rushed out the door or anything like that. I had Dr. Raven as a doctor prior to getting pregnant with my son, and it wasn't even a question for me if I was going to have Dr. Raven deliver him and continue with SLU Care and deliver him at St. Mary's. She's someone that I trust and someone that I can rely on, and she goes above and beyond as well. I've been told in the past that the best birth plan is no birth plan at all, because you should expect the unexpected. So I talked to Dr. Raven about that, and she sort of reiterated the same thing. We had a very loose birth plan where I wanted to labor at home for as long as possible so that I could be in the comfort of my own home and, you know, still eat. I wanted to have the ability to eat and drink what I wanted before going in. I started having contractions in the middle of the night and was able to labor at home and take a shower in the morning, eat some breakfast, and then we went to the hospital, and Dr. Raven wasn't on duty at the hospital that week, but she stopped in a couple times and said hello to us and just checked on my progress. And she didn't have to do that, but it's, again, one of those great things about SLU Care and the physicians there is that they really do provide that personalized one-on-one care and make you feel really comfortable. It was a little under 24 hours for the whole process. It was a little harrowing for a few hours there, but then Dr. Raven came in, and her expertise and her experience and her professionalism got us through that scary time, and she rode it like a champion, and we couldn't have been more grateful for how calm she was in that moment. What I would recommend to others is to really think hard about what kind of experience you want on the day of your child's birth and in all your prenatal care leading up to that. SLU Care is great about providing a personalized experience, which, you know, I've been repeating over and over because I believe it to be true. We had nothing but a good experience, and that's from the classes that we took prior to the birth of our son, to the nurses, to all the doctors within the SLU Care system. Everyone just made us feel like family, and it didn't feel like a baby factory. It didn't feel like, you know, we were being rushed out. Everyone was really patient with us, and it was, you know, somewhere that I would recommend over and over and over again.